No.
Ding Dong Dell is doomed. I have doomed it. For my king's bond to have been plucked from me so easily, I was not fit to rule. I was not strong enough. Take my life, Tildrum. It is your right. You must avenge your father.
No, MUUNCHYYY. There will be no more needless death. And this kingdom is not doomed. It will rise again. And it will do so because its people will work together to rebuild it, cat and mouse, hand in hand. My father trusted you. You cannot fail him now.
Look at that doofy smiley face.
Mm.
Do you see it?
On the book?
Yeah, on the book cover. Right in the center.
I don't...
It's a big dumb smiley face. You can see it. It's right there.
I think it's supposed to be upside down the way you view it.
Nope. Remember, this is a Japanese book. Yeah, that's the front cover he's proffering. No.
Yes, but he's holding it this way, which means that the top is the one with the crescent moon facing downwards.
Doesn't matter. It's still a dumb smiley face.
Keep going.
Why must you deny my dumb smiley face?
Keep going.
No. I'm holding this hostage until you acknowledge that there's a dumb smiley face on the dumb book.
Oh, the cat ears are on top.
Told you.
That's so weird.
It's a dumb smiley face with cat ears and everything.
So weird.
See?
Yep, you're right. You're right.
Says, he believed in me. And I... What have I done?
Mausinger, my dearest friend.
Your Majesty,
Be still, Mausinger. I forgive you. Our two kinds have borne each other ill will since time immemorial. The rift between us could not be healed so easily. It was a distance that could only ever be closed one step at a time. But close it shall. One day, we will stand together, hand in hand at last, all thoughts of oppression consigned to history. And you, Mausinger, you will bring this about.
But Your Majesty, why would you trust in one who had failed you so utterly? At whose hand you...
I always trusted you, old friend, and I always will. You see far, further than I ever could. You were a maker of plans, a doer of deeds, a true ruler. Yet there remains in you a lingering shadow of doubt. Doubt in others, born of doubt in yourself. A king must learn to trust his own judgment.
A king? You mean that you still think me worthy?
Who better to rule over the realm I love than one who loves it just as fiercely?
If it please you, Your Majesty.
It does. And now, I must be on my way. When next we meet, I would have you tell me the tale of a kingdom made great by its wise and benevolent ruler.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Farewell, Mousinger. I leave Ding Dong Dell in your hands. Do not fail me. Become a true king. Watch over the land we both love so well.
I will not fail you, old friend.
Shut up, son.
No words for him? No. Nothing for your own son?
King Mousinger, I humbly propose that a pact be made between our realms. Will you sign the Declaration of Interdependence?
It is what your father would have wanted. For our two kingdoms to stand as one. And so it shall be.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Let us work together to make a better, more peaceful world.
You have come far, son of Leonard.
Oh, I just gotta quote this from chat. King Mousinger, you are like the son I never had. Fades from existence.
What?
Just the lack of reaction is just humorous. So him pretending he never had a son. Actually, that would be a hilarious twist if Evan the entire time was just this like fake usurper. How rad would that be? Oh, that would be amazing. Shame.
I will gladly stand beside you, and I will make Ding Dong Dell a kingdom where all races can stand beside one another. The enmity of generations will divide us no longer. I salute you, Evan, Lord of Evermore.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
His ears were different than his father's ears.
Completely, yeah. That's probably just a complete lack of oversight on the character design standpoint. But that would be hella rad if that turned out to actually be an important detail. Look, I'm just waiting for the 9th act twist.
I would, if I were dead and got to come back and meet my old friend who killed me,
Ghost strangle him. Possess the shit out of him.
Shut.
You took my life, therefore I take your body. Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to haunt your chair, so every time you sit in it, it farts. You try and get a new throne, I haunt it too. I haunt every chair in the kingdom, so you can never sit in peace. Or shit in peace.
You're supposed to be on your better behavior.
Vengeance!
You're trying to. His parents wanted to know if there was a series of videos of Wanders that we could safely show his family members, like
none
his
of them
aunts
are
and
safe.
uncles.
No peace.
And I'm like, possibly the series that we do together because you're less likely to swear and say obscenities in them, but then you do. And it's not good.
I don't really care. Okay, you gotta realize I'm not catering my video content for an aunt that I'm not sure has ever intentionally spoken words to me.
But still, kids could watch these.
I don't even like kids.
We used to be kids.
I didn't even like me. I was a brat.
Okay, well, go on.
As for the Mark of Kings, I will entrust it to you, to your keeping until such a time as about Until such a time as the matter of the Horned One has been resolved. You may have need of it yet.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that I'll be able to return it to you very soon.
Very good. Now, I am ready when you are. Let us swear our pact.
Oh, wait.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled. United we stand as one single land.
Gryffindor.
And sure enough, Ding Dong Dell began to change from that day forth. No longer did catkind cower beneath the ground in fear of tyranny. Instead, the Grimalkins stepped out into the sun and saw their brother mice as if for the first time. And the hatred that had divided them for so long melted away like so much snow. Well, perhaps not entirely, but these things take time.
The declaration's finished, Evan. You did it. And we made peace with MUUNCHYYY too, which is something. But his king's bond was stolen, and Doloran really does mean to resurrect the Horned One.
So what if he does? You'll be ready to face him. You'll overcome this trial, just like all the others. After all, if you can as good as unite the whole world, you can do anything.
You're right.
But it's not over yet, and this last part isn't going to be easy.
Peace breaks out.
What I was wondering was, Evan, like, I'll bring you back the sacred amulet of my family that will allow me to visit my father's grave. Is that what Mousinger was like? You can give it back to me later? The mark? The king's mark?
I don't know.
Eh.
Oh look,
The time
Zordon.
has come. All 4 king's bonds belong to me. At last, I shall have my heart's desire.
Something's not right. What the flip's wrong with you? Oh, it's
What the
you.
flip's wrong with you, Mud? Pull yourself together.
What are you reading? You're so distracted. So I started reading because I thought
Chapter
that
9. To be a king.
Something about the name Doloran bothers me, but I can't put my finger on it.
Dalaran?
Doloran.
Oh no!
Roland! What?
What the heck's going on?
I'm okay. Anyway, never mind me. Did you see that sky? Oh.
Is he gonna be the horned one or something? What's going on?
Doloran. Roland.
They're backward.
Doloran.
What?
Roland. I mean, it's like one letter
They're mixed.
off.
They're-
He's got one extra O in there. Doloran.
Nah, yeah, You know, it does have extra letters, though.
Oh! Alright,
Is this...
that's a nice twist.
Wait, is there like a human version of everyone and a fantasy version of
Hell
everyone?
if I know.
And is that the...
Possibly,
they're both
maybe.
existing in the same space at the same time, and therefore they're gonna die? Or...
Anywho, never mind me. Did you see that sky? Batu and the others went out on patrol over that way, didn't they?
Gosh.
Gosh. Yes, they did.
Oh, hey, look, Genova. Oh, the human and fantasy versions of each character was the thing in Ni no Kuni 1 as well.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I have this huge thing where I like, you know, when there's two dimensions, there's always a parallel version of oneself in another dimension.
It's torn the very sea asunder.
Ew. This is the horned one. Is it going to be a big beetle? Or a big dragon?
Big demon.
Big golem.
He's got a face. Bring me munchos. I hunger.
Is that a kingmaker? If it is, it's the biggest I've ever seen.
Whoa.
Go go Power Rangers.
You're missing a couple lights for that.
Bring me munchy nuts. Laugh, 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 laugh. The Horned One has returned to us at last. Now, the people of this pathetic world shall give their souls to my beloved Alessandra back to me.
Oh. There's like a wife or a lover he wants to bring back? Unless Alistair...
Munchy nuts. Oh. More munchy nuts. I hunger. Oh, whoa.
Those are swarms of monsters.
Yeah, we gotta do skirmishes. More citizens for my kingdom. More power for my king's bond. And with every soul I steal, the more glorious my realm will become.
Yes, but it will be a realm of the dead.
Ahoy there.
Here we are, your majesty. Back in one piece. Near enough.
Forgive me.
I'm afraid we have some rather troubling news to impart.
We sure do. But I think you've probably guessed what it is.
We're out of munchy nuts. Ah! Well, bye. Okay, fine. We'll talk to these guys, and then I'll go grind, because we're severely underleveled, and I want to be the right level before the next season session.
So the Horned One really has returned.
Indeed. We encountered the creature in the skies above Blackened Isle.
recorded it on a memolith. You need to see this.
It appeared alongside a large landmass, which we can only assume to be a continent that was lost when the Horned One was sealed away. It's enormous.
Look, it's Longfang.
Not just Longfang, lad. The whole blessed lot are there. Rhineskimmer, Bastion, and Oakenheart too. 'Tis a veritable Kingmaker's conference. But there's something different in their bearing. These are not true Kingmakers. They are facsimiles, created through the power of the stolen King's bonds, I would assume.
Well, whatever they are, they create some kind of barrier to protect the Horned One.
Indeed. And the moment the barrier was raised, the fiend began absorbing a succession of spheres of pure light.
What the?
Spheres of... what could they be? If you will give me a moment, Roland. Scant moments after absorbing the first of these spheres, the Horned One began to expel a great cloud of black creatures.
Yeah, and they went flying off in every direction. Luckily, not too many of them headed this way. Ah! They looked horrible.
Now, as to the nature of these spheres of light, it's my belief that they were souls, distillations of the very essence of life. The Horned One is absorbing the souls of the people of the world and transforming them, enslaving them.
Oh my.
That's awful.
You remember what Doloran did to Vermine when the life was leached from him, when he became a little more than a walking corpse. Lofty is way too happy about this. I love soul sucking. This is what happens when a person's soul is stolen. And you're saying that's happening to people all over the world, even as we speak. They're being turned into the living dead.
How can we turn them back?
Well,
I cannot say for certain, but there must surely be a way. And how come there's none round these parts, as have had their souls taken hostage, I ask ye?
Probably because they aren't in the right kingdom. Like, this is a new kingdom.
No.
What? Oh. Ah, because he's a kingmaker. I think we may have to thank Lofty for that.
Norman!
Huh? Me? I ain't done nothing, Mud. Nothing, I swear. Just a poop. Just one.
You didn't have to. What's the one thing our nation has that the others don't anymore? That's right. A kingmaker. The bond between you and Evan is still strong. And that means we're protected.
Yeah!
Not bad, Mr. Kingmaker. Not bad.
In it though.
In it, though. Reckon I had a little inkling it might be something like that. Stands to reason, done it? Me being all important in that.
But why has he done all this? Why would he be so desperate to bring back the Horned One in the first place? Oh, is this a woman's voice?
Sounded like it.
I believe I can help you there.
Or it's Bodley. Nope, never mind.
It's her. Yep.
Your Majesty.
You must forgive the intrusion, Evan. Circumstances being what they are. Not at all. You're very welcome. Now, the subject of who Doloran is, and what exactly he might want. I believe I have some information that may clarify things a little further. 2,000 years ago, he was the ruler of a nation known as Allegoria.
Hey, remember Allegoria, don't we? Wasn't it the one that was destroyed?
Yeah.
By magic.
Possibly the
By
Great
by
Horned
their
One.
wishes.
Yeah.
Wish magic. Sort of like in Forbidden Planet, the movie from 1956. The aliens destroyed themselves with wishes. And he made a pact with the Horned One. Though his was a small and insignificant kingdom, by enlisting the aid of such a kingmaker, he thought to make Allegoria great, to bend this singular evil to his will.
That tallies with what Niall told us. Told us back when we first learned about Doloran.
But things did not go according to plan. Instead, a terrible tragedy befell the realm. Far from growing great, it disappeared from the world entirely. It is believed that he was unable to contain the fiend's all-consuming corruption, and that the entire continent Allegoria stood upon was spirited away to a place between worlds. Whatever happened, Doloran would appear to be determined to revive this vanished land.
What?
But why? Why would he want to bring it back after all these years? I don't know, but I think I understand why he needed all those King's Bongs now. Without them, he couldn't hope to control something so powerful.
Well, whether we've an inkling as to why or not, I'd say that Rob's wish is more than a little close to coming true. It was a kingdom-sized chunk of land appeared alongside the great creature, that's for certain.
Wait a minute, is that also the big meteorite that destroyed Nerea's kingdom?
I thought it was a volcano.
You thought it was a volcano?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that maybe it was the same, like, flames and stuff, and oh, maybe she teleported away from there and the rest of her kingdom was destroyed, but eh. But if Doloran's got what he's wanted, why would he be stealing everyone's souls? He needs followers, subjects. The more powerful he grows, the more powerful his kingmaker grows in turn. And one whose ambitions stretch as far as enlisting the aid of such an utterly evil being will surely not be satisfied with merely recovering his lost realm. No. Now that he has the means at his command, it would seem that he intends to bring all the peoples of the world under his dark dominion. I can't get by the waltzing music, that's her theme. It's from Hydropolis, right? So he wants to take over the whole world. Well, we can't let him. We won't.
Yeah.
And how exactly are we supposed to stop him? You saw the size of that mountain of spikes he called his kingmaker, didn't you? There is one possibility. Mornstar, the sword said to have sealed away the Horned One's evil all those centuries ago. Mornstar? Alas, its whereabouts are no longer known. But there is yet time. The great evil gathers its forces still. If the sword can be found before it reaches its full strength, we may yet stand a chance. But how do we find it if nobody knows where it is?
Bodley knows.
I'm just guessing.
Okay.
Probably yes. How indeed? Any tale 2 millennia in the making will almost certainly be more fantasy than fact by now. And surely nobody knows.
Records from that time remains. They really think that Bodley's going to be 2,000 years old, right?
She implied it.
2,000 years, eh? I think we might just know where to find records from that far back. Don't you, Evan? Oh, of course, the library in Gulpar.
You're right. If anything from back then did survive, you can bet.
Bodley will know it.
You're gonna love this.
Bodley's back, baby. And this time, I can do the voice again if you want me to.
The way you squirm and smile when you say those lines.
It's much easier when you squirmy, wormy, woo.
I'm crying. That's just. Then it seems we have a plan of action. We will inform the rulers of the other realms of all that has to come pass. Blah, blah. I thought that was going to be that has to come to pass, or all that has come to pass. We will rally them to the cause, and make ready to take the Horned One by force. You will seek out further clues as to Mornstar's whereabouts. All right. Very well. Until we meet again.
Let's see now.
Jolly Wobbles? That's what you call You want to see Bodley?
No, I don't. I don't actually want to see Bodley. The voice is extremely hard to do. It's so easy to just crumble on that one. Thing is, I don't even want to do Bodley. Where is it?
It's right there in Goldpaw.
Yeah, no, not interested right now. I wanted to go over to Broadleaf for a second.
Why?
We're gonna need like 50 people in our city. Oh no!
What? Everyone's dead?
No.
Oh, okay.
See
Are all those people?
Those are all recruitable people. On this floor alone. We have a lot. I have a lot to do. I'm not going to include you in it. I'm not even sure how I'm going to handle it. I might just be on like super speed mode. What I might do is grind first. Get everybody up into their 70s.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna recruit a bunch of people. Then we can do Bodley. So we might not actually play this again for like a week. No! Why? No! Hey, is anyone in there? Anybody there? Can anyone hear me?
Hello? Are you alright?
Oh man, finally! I haven't heard a human voice in so long. People have been going by and they just ignore me. Please, you gotta get me out of here.
Why? What's going on? Who are you? And what are you doing in there?
My name's Oz. I'm part of the Treehouse security team. I was just out on patrol when the systems went down. Now I'm trapped in this room, and the door won't open. I tried my best to force it. I tried everything I could think of, but nothing seems to work. Pleading, bribing, cajoling. I've made love to the door. It's not moving a inch.
Ew! Gross! You got that idea from the postal hole in it, didn't you?
No, I got the idea from Bodley. All roads lead to Bodley.
Wait, what?
All roads lead to Bodley.
What about Bodley makes you think of lovemaking? It better not be that atrocious lipstick.
Squirmy, wormy.
Well, yeah. I'm not surprised. This door's made of a special alloy. There's no way anybody could force it open.
Yeah, tell me about it. That's why I started shouting for help instead. I was beginning to think nobody would ever come.
It's a good thing that glass wasn't soundproof, too. Well, don't worry. We're here now. We'll soon have you out of there.
Really? Oh man, thank you so much. I'm really glad you came along when you did.
If the door sealed itself shut, then when the system went down, all we need to do is bring the system back online, and we should be able to open it.
Do you want to reboot the system? Try using the computer in the factory research lab. You should be able to access the mainframe from there.
That'll be easier said than done. The route to the research lab is crawling with security bots that we haven't deactivated even though we've solved the King's Bond issue.
And own this place.
Then we'll just have to make sure that we don't get spotted.
Please, I don't care how you do it, but you gotta get me out of here. I'll give you anything you want in return, anything at all.
Don't worry. We'll head over to the research lab right now, and we'll be back before you know it.
Oh, okay. I'll guard this room while you're gone. Well, as far as side quest goes, that's probably actually one of the more interesting. I'm not moving an inch. I'm saving. Nope. I'm saving. I'm going to bed. Good night, Internet. Good night, Ni no Kuni. You ridiculously loaded creature.